Hi Jens, how are you doing today? It's been a while since I've been back to diamond paint. I know, I can't believe I'm diamond painting too. I've actually had many comments and questions asking when am I going to diamond paint again? And I kept saying I really haven't been feeling the urge to, but this week, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. I kind of felt the urge again. So here we are. Diamond painting. I don't think I'm going to do it a lot. But every once in a while when I get the urge, I'm going to keep it out. And I'm going to diamond paint. And I will bring you along on the journey whenever I'm able to film a paint with me. I hope you are all enjoying your painting. I know many more people are picking up the craft and painting along. You know, my jury is still out as far as if this is a long-term hobby for me. And hopefully, I don't know, maybe it's this specific design that is just not doing it for me, but I'm one of those people that I have to finish it before I can move on, and I haven't really gotten to the meat and bones of this design, so I'm hoping once I get down to the buildings that I'll really enjoy it a lot more. And then I have the other design that is the nighttime rainbow skyline that I think I will really enjoy. Plus, it's a Huacan, and I know a lot of people say the Huacans are really well made and really well designed, and I'm thinking that that might help my interest in diamond painting. Again, I don't think that this is a long-term, like it's never going to be a hobby that is primary to me. I have, in the past couple months, I've really just been diehard focused on cross stitching and especially knitting. And I just kind of lost interest in diamond painting for a while. Back in August when I last filmed a video, the last time I filmed a video was the last time I diamond painted. And then I had to clean up my table because where I keep it setting out, because I had my mom came to visit for the weekend. And so I just wanted to clean things up. And ever since then, I never pulled it back out. So I'm kind of hoping that I can keep this out now until I have a finish. However long that might be. And I think that is all of that color, and we can move on to the next one. Is that one there? Yeah. So that is why I think partially, you know, it just was kind of like put in the back burner because I had put it away. And since I put it away, I kind of forgotten about it. because it was in a cabinet. And so I didn't think about it for months on end, other than seeing it in everyone's videos who diamond paints that I follow. Ooh, where did that one go? Let me get my tweezers here. Dropped one. Did I drop another one? Okay. So now we are changing colors to 809, 28. Another reason why I want to completely finish up this pattern, this diamond painting, before I move on to another one is the fact that I have everything completely organized in these containers, and so I want to make sure that I go ahead and just use up all of, is that dried out already? I want to use up all of the diamonds that I have in these containers before I move on to a different diamond painting, so I can just stay organized and not have to reorganize with switching out into a different diamond painting. So since we last spoke, I have been very restrained, and I have not even gone online to look at patterns, just because I knew that I really wanted to finish these ones before I decided if it was something that was going to be, what am I doing? If it was going to be something that I was going to pursue longer term. Plus, I knew I had plenty more hours of work on these two projects that I had, so there was no reason to go and buy more kits. Of course, I have also been enhancing my collection of cross stitch and knitting more so lately than, and therefore I do not need to be spending money on other projects. But watching YouTube, I have seen that now Letitia, the crafty curator, has joined the fold of diamond painting owners. And she's going to look into, or going to start her first diamond painting here soon. Why is that not coming off? There we go. Let's just get rid of that one. And when I was at the Midwest Cross Stitchers Retreat in Minnesota in October, McKenna Stitching in Sequins and Bendy Stitchy, Michelle Garrett both got hooked on diamond painting. And so I think we're going to see more diamond painting from them. So that is exciting. So if you are looking for, I don't think that they are going to be doing it as frequently as some others in their videos, but they might show updates and in their videos as well as on their Instagrams if you're interested in following along. I know McKenna has bought a few patterns, a few kits, and she's currently waiting on one that she ordered, which is actually pretty neat. I was even impressed by the kit that she ordered from AliExpress. That, of course, you know, we all know that takes a while for it to come from China. So once that comes, I'll be excited to see her progress and to watch that take shape. If you haven't been following Mindy, her on Instagram, it's Minty Stitcher, M-I-N-T-Y Stitcher. She has fallen deep into the diamond painting world, and she is actually doing a full coverage cross stitch piece as a diamond painting, and she has gone hog wild at the design. Of course, we know if you're doing a full coverage cross stitch piece on as a diamond painting, it's a blank canvas, and you follow the cross stitch pattern for your design pattern. And she has gotten quite a few pages of the full coverage design done, and she's going to town on that design. And it is I want to say it's a design of a gypsy woman. Gypsy might not be the correct accurate terminology, but that's what it reminds me of. And so it's looking amazing, and the detail is fantastic. So go check her out on Instagram. She also has a YouTube channel. I'm not sure, Minty Stitcher as well. I'm not sure if she has shown any diamond painting progress on there or not. So I am filming this on Friday night. I just got home from work about an hour, little over an hour ago. It is rainy and dreary on a Friday afternoon, about 4:30, and of course last weekend we changed our clocks back, so now it's 4:30 and it's already dark because of the time change. It doesn't help that it's also raining and horribly dreary. And this is perfect weather to be sitting in the house and crafting away. Once I'm done diamond painting here for a little bit, I am going to go and start a brand new pattern for my cross stitch and stitch away the night. So I figured I would diamond paint for an hour or so today and chat along with you for a little bit, and hope you do the same with whatever you're working on, either cross stitch or knitting or diamond painting. And I look forward to reading your comments about what you were doing while watching the video today. I always like to hear what kind of patterns, or what kind of crafting you were doing while watching. To me, I find it interesting, and sometimes I even get enabled when I go look up what pattern it was if I don't know what the design or the pattern or if I've never heard of it before. So that's always a fun treat to to do a little bit of research on. So it is now the weekend for me. I am looking forward to having a busy crafting weekend. I'm curious as to if those of you who are watching, do you ever get times where you can just have an entire weekend of nothing but crafting? I try to make a good portion of my weekend strictly crafting because that is what relaxes me. I have to say I am lucky in the fact that I typically don't have many weekend obligations, so I am able to devote a lot of my time to those things that I enjoy doing, such as cross stitch and Netflix. And so I am lucky in that aspect, and grateful that I'm capable of doing that. I'm hoping to touch all of my crafts at least once this weekend for some time and progress. But we'll see. I might get wrapped up in one of them and just not want to leave, and therefore end up doing the entire weekend just of that one craft. But I think that's part of the luxury of having the time and the ability to do what I enjoy doing. And if I want to devote the entire weekend to one thing, then that's, you know, a wonderful opportunity. I have to say I've been watching many people in the southern hemisphere, and I'm so jealous of the fact that you are finally getting warm weather now, as we are starting to get the cold weather, and snow is now upon us. I've actually seen many pictures today of snow in the Midwest and the great wide north of Canada. And I'm just like, ugh, I dread whenever the day that it lands on my doorstep. But I guess the one nice thing about seasons for me is the fact that there's always something to look forward to, and that is spring and warm weather, and I'm already starting to look forward to that now. I'm sitting here, and because it's been so long since I've last diamond painting, I'm like, oh, my muscles need to regain their muscle memory about sitting here in this certain posture of bending over on the table. I'm not used to. Usually whenever I'm cross stitching or knitting, I'm sitting on the couch and I'm sitting upright and straight, and here I have to sit and bend over the table and look down. And so I think I need to do this a little bit more each day so I can start building up those muscles again. I say that, is that an excuse? I have actually been binge watching on Netflix the entire series of Criminal Justice. Is it no, what is it called now? Forensic Files. That's what it's called. Forensic Files. So right now I'm still on collection 2, which is from like 2005, which is really interesting watching about the older cases and episodes from of crimes from the 90s and the 80s. And I really, my type of TV is I really like true crime. And recently, while I was doing my cross stitch and knitting, I binge watched the entire second season of Making a Murderer. And I know many people have commented about that I had enabled them to watch The Staircase on Netflix, and I still am getting comments about the fact that they watched that because of me and my comments about that on the TV or on my episodes, and that they were just sucked into the entire show series, and that's always fascinating to hear about that. And I always find that fun to see who gets really interested in that kind of television. Okay, let's see. I think that is all of that color now. Yes. Oh, what color was that? Whoa. Yeah, we can say definitely tell I'm out of practice here. Making a mess. Okay. Moving on to the star. 26. So if you haven't followed my videos other than my diamond painting videos, I just want to make some real quick announcements regarding my Instagram account. So my Instagram, I have changed my personal, or my Ginger Gerald Stitcher Instagram account. It is still Ginger Gerald Stitcher. However, it is primarily going to be cross stitch and my specific stitching and crafting interests and personal updates. And then I have created a separate business account for my cross stitch designs that I have an Etsy store, Ginger Gerald Designs. And so you can find my Ginger Gerald Designs Instagram account at ginger.gerald.designs. Everything will be linked below. If you're interested in cross-stitch designs or any kind of, primarily smalls right now is what I've been designing, please go check that out. I would greatly appreciate that. Like and favorite follow my Instagram or my Etsy store as well as my Instagram account. I will be posting all of the shop news and updates, promotions, as well as potential giveaways on my business Instagram account, Ginger Gerald Designs, going forward, and keeping it separate from my Ginger Gerald Stitcher personal account. I want to thank you all for continuing to stay with me as I took that short hiatus. I say short, respectively, while I pursued other crafting interests. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and be patient with me as I get back into the diamond painting again. And hopefully I will make these a little bit more regular again, at least through the winter. Hopefully more permanently. But I'm not going to promise anything, because just like anything, crafting is definitely a hobby that comes and goes in phases for me, and I want to keep it natural and not forced. So thank you again for watching and following and commenting. And if you've liked what you've seen and want to see more videos like this, please make sure that you hit the like button. Please leave a comment and make sure you subscribe so that I know that people are interested in having more videos like this. And thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time. And don't forget to always be creative.